Alright, today we are putting the damn wiring harness for the AFR oxygen sensor monitoring device. Anyways, yeah, I'm trying to run the wiring harness through the bottom, probably like, and somehow like that, and then down through the carpet, the side of the passenger side, because this is about the only place that I can think of that I can use the very least amount of wire without having to splice into the wiring harness. So yeah, it turned out really nice. I mean, look at that, nice and good and tight. It matches, everything matches. So that's gonna look really nice. So I'm removing my my thingbob, my cup holder thingy, shifter, quarter holder. Does that even fit? Yeah, I guess it does. I already removed the one right here, this long screw. I went there, so to keep it, So I have to remove the one that goes right here. Yeah, I ended up cutting this end right here because this end, there's no room for my foot to go into the gas pedal, and this thing is just in the way. So I just lopped it off, and then I just ran a screw from the bottom here. Let me see if you guys can see that. Yeah, like that. Actually, I just heated up the plastic again and then stretched it down with using a socket, just so that I would be able to reach to the tunnel. That's the way I did it. Anyways, but yeah, I'm trying to get the wiring here, so I'm gonna take this off so I can take the seat out of the way so that I can run the cabling underneath the carpet. All right, that's what we're doing. Yeah, I don't even know why I used a screw with a bolt head. Whatever. I'm still trying to figure that one out. When did I do that? I don't remember ever doing that, but I guess I did. Alright, so I got that out. Just sideways, and it should be able to come out. Okay, she's out. Yay. Oh, see what I did? I just stretched the plastic right here, because this thing was like up to here. It only went down to about here, straight like that. So I just heated it up and then put a socket and a piece of wood underneath, and then just stretched it down, and it kept its form, and then just made a hole and drilled a hole over there, and that's how I keep it nice and stable. I mean, my son's car, he's got one, but his is all floppy because we haven't bolted it or screwed it onto the tunnel, so it moves all over the place. But you can have it that way if you want, no big deal. It'll still hold your drinks. You can run this forward all the way, like so. Alright, see, got my cable. This guy's got to go in under there, and this is not going to be long enough. This is definitely not going to be long enough. Oh my God. This is barely going to reach the battery area. Yeah, it's only going to reach the battery area, to the battery. So I'm going to have to cut this and make it longer. It is what it is. Luckily, I have all the doodads and wires and solder and everything to do this. But I'm gonna go ahead and actually plug it in. Yeah, this is kind of awkward. This thing has like no room. What the hell do I have in my fingers? Yeah, I don't know where I picked that up. Oh, the rails. I'm a dumbass. And carpet is black. You'll never see that. Yes, shows how much I care about that stuff. No, it's gonna be this side. I was trying to slide it underneath this thing. It's not gonna happen. Not going to happen. It's not cooperating. There she is. Okay. Let's see if I can plug it in. Okay, I can't do this without looking. Oh, success. Okay, she's plugged in. And I have this excess wire. Okay, great. Wish I could add that to this. You know what? If I cut it, because I need to feed it to the other side. Then about to here. Yeah, about to there. That's all I need. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna add this part, this thingy, to this part of the cable, make it longer. That should get me close enough to where the wire of the O2 sensor is gonna reach. I think it'll reach. So I'm gonna cut it right there. There's no going back. Too late. Yeah. I used to do this a lot. I used to work at actually several electronic places where this is common stuff that I did. Just working with the PC board, soldering, surface mount, blah, 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 blah. You don't want to know about this. Okay, whatever. So we're going to feed this to the other side, to the fuse panel, which I already have a hole right there. All right, so the wire is on the other side, plenty of wire to hook up to my fuse panel. Yeah, I'm gonna switch over this fuse, which is on the negative side. I've never seen that. Like, it has to be on the negative side? I thought those positives, oh, it's got a resistor. Okay, I see. Never mind. So if anything, I'll switch out the positive and the negative over to that side. That way, okay, we'll do that. And I'll use the rest to see if I have to splice in to this wire and make it longer so that I can go beyond the battery. Okay, so I'm gonna unglue the carpet and run the cable that way. All right, so instead of removing the whole carpet, because it's, man, this thing is on here. So I just kind of moved the carpet over. That's my arm going into the side of the tunnel. I'm just gonna pull it all out like that. There you go. Okay. I'll just reglue that with, I got a little spray on glue that I'm gonna reuse to reglue it. I don't like the way that wire looks. And so I'm gonna try to make it kind of like that so it's not that visible, and then reglue that just so it doesn't, you can't see it that much. Yeah, that'll work. Good enough for gum work. Here we go. Yeah, so like I said, it's only gonna reach to, you know, past the battery. That's about it. So we're gonna have to add at least this much to get us through the firewall. Oops, this firewall, you know, go through and have the connection over there, and that should get us enough length to connect to the plug of the O2 sensor. Yeah, let's go ahead and cut that and make it longer, and then I'm going to make a hole on the firewall, get that connected to the other side. All right, so I'm just trying to see where my how much O2 sensor wire I have. So I'm running it kind of like that, you know, because I want to see what the X is over here going to be. So I'm thinking it's going to go something like that, probably attached to the starter wire like that, so that it has a good place to stay. And this thing still needs, no, a good 2 feet to get to that place right here, where I want to make a hole and run the cable through. Alright, so I kind of vacuumed the damn thing because it was just kind of disgusting. Oh, that crap is now gone. I did vacuum the back also because it was full of that, it's not horsehair, it's whatever they use to pack their seats with, so they're spongy. Anyways, I cleaned it up. I'm going to take that battery out, and I don't have to take that one out, so thank God. Yeah, I'm running 2 batteries because I have big amplifiers, so you need 2 batteries. Otherwise, your battery goes dead. You know what I mean? So I'm going to take that thing off so I can run the cable underneath and then make a hole so I can run the cable through the other side. So all I needed to remove was the panel. That's it. So I'm just gonna throw that over there, get it out of the way, and I'm gonna disconnect my battery, get it out of here. So okay, so I need to grab my drill and make a hole right here. Oh, almost, you know, all this crap just to run a stupid cable, man. But it has to be done. I'm going to attempt to make a hole. I don't want to be in the way of the battery, so right about that. Yeah, I'd say that's a hole. I see sunlight through there. That should be enough. I don't need to go any further. I might add like a little grommet around the thing so that it doesn't chafe or short out. What I'm thinking is this. I'm actually going to cut it from around here, about here maybe, and then add that other piece and see how much I can get while I feed this side through that hole this way. Through that hole, I'll feed it this way. Alright, so basically I just ran it through the hole from the underside. There's the battery cable right there. So we're just going to back up if I can. It's kind of crowded down here. Okay. And okay, so basically zip tied it to the battery cable, and like a dumbass, I went ahead and added another zip tie over here, and I'm not gonna run it right now because I don't have it sidewinder-ish yet. You know what I'm saying? So, but whatever. I'll just cut the zip tie right now. Okay, so I was kind of worried it wasn't gonna reach, but this is how far it came from the engine bay. Right there, we're gonna put those two together, and here's the other one. Looks like we got plenty of length and some left over, so I just had to patch those two together and the cabling is done. All right, then we're gonna hook up the power wires over there on the rat nest of a fuse panel. Okay, so basically what I'm doing here is just I'm hooking up these wires. But see, look at the way I'm doing it. I'm giving me, you know, like staggering them. They're not in the center. You never want to put them in the center. You always stagger them. The other one a little bit higher, and the other one a bit higher, and so on and so forth. Because you never want these to be together. So kind of like that. So I'm going to go ahead and solder this. But I need my solder. I just got me a brand spanking new roll of real solder. That stuff they sell in Tool Harbor, that stuff is garbage. This is it. This is the stuff, man. Kestrel, or what, Kester, or whatever. Anyways, this is what I use for surface mount. This is so fine soldered, man. It's the best solder ever. I might have to tin my tip actually. Tinning is actually a good thing. Yeah. Okay, that'll work. Actually, I'm gonna do it through the bottom. No. This is kind of awkward. I'm kind of sitting here very awkwardly. Oh my god, this solder flows like you wouldn't believe. It's beautiful. Perfect. That is a perfect solder joint. See, it's not all clumpy and stuff. Now let's go for this one over here. Yeah, just wish I had it better. Oh yeah, that's how solder should perform. Perfect. I mean, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful solder joints. All right, I gotta do the rest of them. I'll bring you back when I'm all done. All right, so basically that's the way it looks. Look at that. Look at how beautiful it is. They're all staggered. They're all not in the same place. I'm still going to put like a little bit of electrical tape between them. Just to, you know, safety precaution. Then I'm going to slide the shrink wrap tubing over it. It should be done. This connection is done. That's how basically I do it. So basically I'm going to do the same thing to this other side. To this side. And that should complete my connections. Okay, so I've got it all done. Let's just shrink this. Shrink it, shrink it, shrink it, shrink it, shrink it. Shrink it, shrink it. Alright. She's done. There you go. See? Can't even tell. They're perfectly staggered. I did use electrical tape between the joints, between the wires, so that there's less possibility of there ever being a short. So there. That's how I do my stuff. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish this other connection, but I have to feed it through here so that I can do the connection here. Alright, so I just fished it through. Wire, just fished it through. It actually went through without me ungluing the carpet. It just went through, and I got it on this side, and here it is. So now we just join these two once they're done, and then I'll just stretch it out to more over there. That way I have more room, more playing room with the O2 sensor out in the engine bay. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna repeat this process. You don't need to see this. This is basically the same thing as that. So this one I did a little bit more, even more separated. So I mean, look at that. Separated, 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 and separated. You know, they're nowhere near each other. This one I'm not going to put any, what do you call it, electrical tape, because I'm very confident that this is not going to short out. There you go. She's done. Just pull that thing through. Oops. Like so. That's it. You would never know that that's there. Ha! Alright. I'm pretty much done with this. With the wiring. Yeah, safety belts. There's 3 of them because my kids used to be small and they used to ride in the back. So safety belts. This tail needs to be fixed. Okay. There you go. She's done. Woo! All right. I'm gonna put the seat on. I think it's it. One side. Yep, they're both in. They're in. It's in. Perfect. Oh, that was hard. All right, she's all plugged in. I got power. Actually, they're all connected. All these little red wires. All these little red wires are the gauges over here. The gauge is right there. So that third gauge is connected in the same place. It's getting power from the same place. Okay, now I got the ground fused to my screw right there. It's got multiple other stuff running off that. But yeah, it's a ground. So that's pretty much it. Let's go see if it powers up. Yeah, that's a rat nest. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. And there you go. She powers up. Yes. She's functional. The wideband sensor is still not connected though, so I'm not going to worry about that too much for now until I get the Sidewinder all plumbed in so we can hook it up. So okay, that's pretty much it for the wiring. Whew. Stay tuned for the next video, which will probably be the either the oil thermostat or the Sidewinder. We'll see what part comes in first. So remember, muchachos, stay creative. Adios, muchachos. All right, so it functions. It functions. But I just noticed this. One light. No oil pressure light. Yeah, when it rains, it pours. It totally rains and pours. I already checked the negative wire that goes to the light at the engine. In other words, the oil switch that's right next to the distributor. And I grounded it, and my light came on. So the oil switch took a shit. Literally took a shit, in I guess today, because it was functioning yesterday. So, yeah, there we go. You know what? I'm just gonna steal it from that engine right there. I'm gonna steal it from that 2234 and put it on mine. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So trying to get to the type 4 oil sensor. This is right here. Oh, it already fell. And so I wonder if the reason it failed is because it's got this yellow tape on it. You know, preventing the ground to occurring. Well, whatever. I already stole the other one. I already stole this one from the other engine, so yeah, let's just go ahead and throw it in there. That seems to be pretty tight. Let's plug in the wire. It's in. All right. Let me put the rotor cap thingy, and let's go see if the light is on when I turn the key. Well, let's just turn the key. I will know right away if it was the switch. Replaced it. Let's see what happens. Better turn on. There you go. She's on. Perfect. All right, so I'm just curious. See, I have it on continuity. So, see. Okay, touching it to ground, and the other part should allow me to get a beep. And nothing. I get nothing. We have a bad switch. Okay, it wasn't the Teflon thing. I was figuring it was probably the Teflon preventing the ground from happening, but no, it looks like it's a real failure. Failure to communicate. All right. All right, muchachos. This is pretty much it. You guys have a good one.